Alrighty, as promised, here's a gear check video. I'll keep it pretty brief. Hopefully I can just do it in one go, because to be honest I've just got to throw it in a bite box because I'm flying out very soon. So we'll start with what I'm wearing on my person. What do we got? POC Ultra bib shorts, pockets on the side for storage, well vented. These are mint. We've got, on top of that, we've got a underlayer POC, just a polyester job. Then we've got this merino blend. It's about 20% merino. 3 pockets on the back, long sleeve, pretty cozy, and I'm probably expecting to wear this for the first 5 or 6 days, I'd imagine, in the colder climates. And then on top of that, we've got a gilet. Big fan of the gilet, and this one has got windproof sort of thermal padding in the front zones where the wind's hitting you, and it's got 3 zip pockets on the back. So this is pretty awesome, and it'll probably be on me 99% of the time. Heart rate monitor for the stats, some POC socks, changed drastically to just some enduro shoes that I had lying around, and I've got a set of pedals on there that have got flats on one side and clips on the other. So I was having some foot pains and this has resolved it, so we're doing that. Short finger POC gloves. Alrighty, on my head will be this POC helmet. I've managed to put extra Velcro on the insides of the temples there, so that just sticks on, so they don't go anywhere. And then this is a Phoenix head torch, and that just Velcros on and off like that, because any weight on my head I'm not a fan of. I've got a bad neck. Then I'm wearing this Ultra bag. It's a North Face one I bought. Inside here at the start is going to be, I've got 4 packets of protein powder. I'll probably just have a packet of that every second day or something, just to keep the numbers up. And I've got a handful tissue paper and a handful of Rhino Power gels, berry and salted caramel. So that is in there for emergencies and stuff. Tick away at it. In the front I will have a compartment for beer spray, which I will buy over there in Banff, and I've got 500ml squeezy bottle here. Then I've got a 600ml squeegee bottle which has a water filter system on it. Here in another pocket I've got my nighttime sunglasses. I can't be bothered changing lenses or anything, so I just got these new Illicit POC glasses, clear lens, and I got some Velcro on the side of those for the same helmet mounting job. So they'll just be tucked in a front pocket as well. And my recent addition to the setup is this Restrap musette. I don't know how you pronounce it. Basically, gonna go into service stations with this and just fill it up, and then I can just start riding with that over my shoulder as well as my Ultra bag. But I can swing this around, eat, put it on my bike, and just extra storage for those big resupply zones. And that just folds down into nothing, and this will be my only bit of carry-on luggage going overseas. Oh, and I forgot, of course, I've got a 3-litre hydro thing in the bag. Total of about 4 litres of water on the bag, and then another 2.2 or so on the bike. So that'll do me for, I'd say 80% of the time. I'll just be on those bottles, keep the weight off my ass, and then for the big resupply zones, or New Mexico and things, I'll start filling up these bladders and squeegee bottles. Alright, moving on to the bags. All my bags are Restrap, and they are pretty cool. These are the race edition, so it's got like a magnetic little latch and you just pop it off, and then the whole dry bag just pops straight out, and then you're into it. So I can actually do that when I'm biking along if the trail's smooth enough, and then remount it. So in the front one, I've got my key piece of warmth, I'd say. It's pretty bulky, pretty heavy, but I'm a big fan of it. It's done me for a few ultras now. It is synthetic. I think it's a Haglofts jersey. This is, I'll probably be riding with this in the first week or so as well. I usually like to bring a beanie and a buff, but this is from POC, and it's from their snow collection. So it's balaclava, and you can just pop the beanie off the back when you want, and it's also got breathable vents in the front. So this is pretty dialed. I'll be running that. POC knee warmers with thermal bits over the knees, and second set of socks and a third set of socks that I'll sleep in, and I'll probably ride in when it's snowy or wet and things. These are new yarn merino, which is meant to be 5 times quicker drying or whatever. So I got on the wagon, bought a set of those, and they're pretty good. As well as my short finger gloves, I've got a set of POC sort of thermal gloves, bit of a shell on the outside, nothing too crazy. And then I've got these over mittens, which are 100% waterproof, and they just got like a crab scenario, so they'll keep me dry and warm. I've also got another riding jersey for when it gets hotter, POC standard jersey, 3 pockets on the back. And also in here I've got 2 tubes, those light ones, and a tire repair kit. So I got a razor blade, some super glue, some needles to repair a tire with. Shout out to Dom at Dirtbag. Yeah, so that's just, I keep that with my clothes, so these tubes are pretty safe. Okay, now moving further back along the bike, I've got my GoPro in here with just a mouthpiece. All going well. I'm going to aim to make a video of this, but of course when things get hectic, as they do in these events, the GoPro will be the last thing that I charge, and the last thing I have time for, but I'll do my best. So that's in arm's reach at all times. And then also in here I've got my Rhino Power salts, my electrolytes. Take a few of those a day if it's hot and things. And then the rest of that space will go for food. We've got Garmin 530 on the bars, and I've also got a mount for my phone, which I'm filming with. And that's my backup navigation. I got Gaia on there, and I'll put the map on that app. Pretty cool. This top tube bag from Restrap has some good space around the sides. So I've got SPF 50 lip balm, sunblock 50 again, I think, some serious stuff. On the other side I've got some accessible aqua tabs for water purification, and 2 squirt chain loops, because I'll be looking to do that 1 to 2 times a day. And I'll probably tuck a wee rag in there as well for being on the move. So inside the top tube bag here, I've divided it into 2 using Velcro. So the front half is electronics, the rear half is going to be capacity for food resupply. So I've got 2 10,000 battery banks, pretty serious, and this is where I have the K-light and sun charging mount. So flick a switch, my lights are on, flick it the other way, and I can charge one of these as I'm riding, or directly into my Garmin if I need to. What else? I got my blip box for the buttons, stored in here as well. 2 sets of headphones, because music and things are key for me. That's about it, just a pile of cables. And this is all empty. I got some batteries in here, but they are to go directly into the spot tracker when I get that in Canada. So into the frame bag. This is all empty at the front for food, reachable food, and it's just got an absolute pile of more Rhino Power gels just in the back. So they'll hopefully just drip feed through the first week or so when I'm feeling like I need that sugar boost. And on the other side is the narrower document zone. But I've got my batteries. I've got 2 Axis batteries for my derailleurs and 2 spare GoPro batteries, and that is a spare Phoenix head torch battery. Also, I have my hygiene kit. Quite a lot going on in here. This is the Cycalphate. This is what I put on my ass every night before I go to bed, just to keep the skin mint. I have got half a toothbrush, some toothpaste. I have some latex gloves, which could also double in snowy conditions, get them underneath and up against the skin. Some Resolve antifungal, some more aqua purification tablets, some, these are Telfast if I get bitten by something, antihistamines, and this is if I get a saddle sore. It's Clearasil and it's got benzoyl peroxide in it. I've been told that's the stuff. And then we've got a couple of no-dose caffeine tablets if I'm in a situation where I need to carry on but I'm buggered at night time in crap conditions or something. And this is Kenalog. This is mouth ulcer cream, which has worked for me in the past. So that is all on the side there. Also in there is, these will be my spare batteries. The spot tracker is likely to run out after 9 or 10 days. So they're good quality lithium jobs, and also my passport for crossing that border from Canada to America. So I've got this little saddle bag here, and this is easily accessible because when I go into a McDonald's or something like that, or even a motel, I can just get this out, and this is my electrical charging kit. So I've got an Axis battery charger, a double GoPro charger, and a 4-way wall charger to get it all done, and a pile of cables. So they're sort of supplementary to the cables in the front, because I don't want to have to be taking them from everywhere. That brings us to tools. So I'll start with the pump I'm using is a 1-up. I got a bit of insulation tape around the side, and then I've got my plugs in here, quick access. That's not how it's done. Anyway, there we go. Plugs. One in the tank ready to go, another pile of them in there as well. So that's relatively quick to access if I do get a hole on the course. Other tools, I have got a big bacon strip for a mega hole in the tyre. I've got 3 2032 batteries for my blip box, need gears. This is a tyre lever and also doubles as a chain tool. This is a chain breaker, quick leak undoer. Not much of a chamois cream guy, but this is a backup set. Here's 4 brake pads, Shimano 4-piston. Couple of zip ties, Presta to Schrader adapter, spare chainring bolt, 2 spare valve cores, valve core remover tool, an entire spare valve, UDH spare hanger, a chain quick link 12 speed, more bacon strips and a tyre repair kit, and a couple of spare bolts, a rag, headset spacer, and a spare bottle of squirt lube. And a set of Allen keys will be in my pocket at all times. Multi-tool, good one. Okay, we're getting through it now. Just the sleep system at the back here. So another Restrap race bag, 7 litre capacity. Once again, just slides straight out, and then you've got the dry bag to work with. In here is just 3 bags. First one has got my down booties and down pants. So that pairs with my synthetic jacket as my sleeping bag, I suppose. So here they are, standard, really foldable, really light. And my booties because my feet get cold. In here is my bivvy and a blow up mattress. So the bivvy is I don't know what it is. This has done me for the Great British Divide and things. It's pretty good. Black diamond bivvy and an Elk Kit cloud-based mattress. Does the trick. And what else have I got? Oh, I've got hand sanitizing wipes, so they'll be useful before I go to bed. Bit of a shower. And waterproof POC pants. And this is quite a hefty set, but if it really turns to custard over there, I'm going to be pretty happy I bought this set. And they got zips down the side so I can put them straight over my shoes, no drama. Zips in the pockets in the side here. So a really nice set. They'll keep me really dry. Yeah, so that's in the back. Also forgot to mention, this is my rain jacket. It just folds into its own pocket, and these just clip nicely long ways under the aero bar. And another thing in my toolbox is a spare cleat and bolts. I believe that is it. Since the bike check video, I've changed a couple of things. I've just put a new cassette, new derailleur, a freshly waxed chain, shout out to Simon, and also my 36 tooth Revolution Components chainring. So that is running crisp and ready to go. So now I'm going to take this for its last ride just to make sure that drivetrain's dialed, throw it in a box, and I'm out of here. So follow me on Instagram, there'll be a link to the tracking there, see how I get on. Hopefully I make a video at the time, and you guys can see that after. Thank you.